Well, Danny, the winning streak is over. You must be bitterly disappointed.
Yeah, totally. I mean, you go into games of football and you don't go into them to lose the game. First and foremost, you're going out to win at all costs. But I thought first half we were okay. Certain aspects. I mean, they only had the real one chance in the first half, but then we didn't create enough on the flip side of it. But we weren't under any serious pressure or any real threat, to be honest, during that first half. Then we changed a few things second half, and we've come out and I thought we started very, very brightly on the front foot, moving the ball around, getting down the sides of them, putting them under serious pressure. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now because obviously we've lost the game.
Witton, clearly a very physical outfit. How do you think we dealt with that?
I thought we coped really, really well, to be honest. I don't think we got out muscled. I think we were very reactive in the first half instead of being proactive and looking to really pick up second balls in the middle of the park and just stop them playing. We did sit off them in certain instances and just made it a little bit easier for them to have a little bit of control. But then they didn't really threaten our goal on that side of it.
You mentioned being reactive in the first half. To what extent is almost like a trend building now, and how reliant do you think we are, maybe subconsciously, of our fitness, particularly in the second half?
Yeah, we know we're a fit team and that we're going to come on strong second half. Whether that's us then thinking, well, we won't go, full at it for the first half, and we'll stay in the game, stay in control, look to try and put the teams under pressure that we're playing against and try and score, obviously, and then look to open up even more as they tire in the second half. I don't know, but we spoke about it after. We spoke about it before the game about starting high tempo, getting on the front foot, really putting them under pressure. We did it in certain instances, but not enough.
Why do you think we didn't test their keeper that much in the first half? I remember him making in one save. Obviously, Pitaluga made a stunning save, within the first 5 minutes. But what do you put that down to?
Just decision making. So when you do get into those areas, it's that final ball either linking up to play the extra pass or getting down the sides and then putting crosses in from the byline, which are harder to defend than a deeper one. So that's all it is really, decision making, because we got into some good areas of the pitch, and then it was just decision making and bodies in the box, that desire to get in the box and score.
Really poor goal to concede, wasn't it? Particularly when we just started to gain the upper hand and dominate the game.
Yeah, like I say, second half we started very, very well on the front foot, moving the ball around very, very well, causing them serious problems. Obviously we didn't create too many openings off the back of that, but we were putting them under pressure, and if you thought from then onwards you could only see one team going on to win it. But unfortunately, decision making in both boxes, that determines who wins the game sometimes, and a couple of poor decisions in our box, which has led to their goal. That's the downside really. It's recognising danger and the what ifs really.
We've seen it quite a few times before this season that when we've gone a goal down, for example at Mosley and at the league, it's almost catalysed the team into action. Obviously we got a response today, but why do you think we fell just a little bit too short? Again,
the balls into the box that we put in, and we did have a couple of really, really good chances, so it's not like we fell into our shell and we didn't really create anything. We did go back at them, and on another day we will score, simple as that, from the chances we created. I think Nicky Maynard's had a fantastic chance. He'd put his house on him to tuck it away, and the keeper's got something on it. And then Lewis Fensom late on, he's got a free header at the back post, diving header, and keeper's come out of nowhere, made a unbelievable save. I think Andy Owens had a fantastic opportunity. He's just got too much on it, and it's gone over. So you look at that, and from that perspective we've created, and we've still put them under pressure. But decision making in both boxes is, if it's not quite on it, then you're going to fall short sometimes.
You mentioned Andy Owens. You brought him on just after the host had taken the lead together with Tom Clare. What was rationale behind that? Was that an idea that it was going to be more of an aerial battle, obviously bringing on two target men, especially because you replaced him with Neil Kenji coming off?
Yeah, just to add a totally different dynamic really. Obviously the two more physical presences up top, just to cause their back four more problems really. And then if the balls were coming in the box, we'd have more chance of winning that first contact, and then potentially the second contact from the midfielders joining in, either James Berry or Trey getting down the right, Brandon down the left, and then Luke Luke Murphy joining in as well, just to pick those second balls up and potentially getting shots from the edge of the box. So just really to put them under pressure from a different perspective.
There were big penalty calls, weren't there, when James Berry went through on goal? Did you get a clear view of it?
Yeah, I'd probably have to watch it back. I mean, from my angle, I was looking straight on at it. Whether he took him out after he got the shot off, I don't know. It was one of those probably that could have gone either way. I don't know what the referee's angle was. So sometimes you'll get them, sometimes you don't.
The Witton keeper made a couple of phenomenal saves, most notably from Lewis Fenson at the back post. But do you think that we deserved at least a point from the game or not?
I'd say so on the balance of it, yeah, totally. I mean, like I say, first half, there was nothing really in it. Marcelo's had one save to make, I think. We've created a few half chances. Decision making, if it was a lot better, then we might have created a few more. And then second half, we've come out totally on top, created a couple of really good opportunities, and then obviously the sloppy goal. I think it's lazy in my mind, in all aspects. Firstly, to give the foul away. I think the foul was really soft. We should be working harder to stay on our feet. And then the ball in the box should have been dealt with by the defenders. But they obviously couldn't because Marcelo's made a decision. But then the second phase after that, we should have dealt with it a lot better. But, can't do anything about it now.
Was the dressing room a bit of a sombre one after the game?
Of course it was, yeah. Like I said to him after, look, it's how you bounce back now. It's how you react, regroup, and go again, because that's all you can do. Pick yourselves up and come out fighting.
Talking about coming out fighting, we play our first FA Trophy game on Saturday against Witton Albion. Obviously, you'd be looking for a reaction.
Of course, yeah, definitely. We'll be back in Thursday, straight back at it, and working hard Thursday, Friday, going into the game and looking to get the win and bounce back and get us up and running again.
And just finally, a word for the Silkmen fans tonight. They've gone home not necessarily happy, but they were amazing all night tonight, weren't they?
Yeah, incredible as always. And obviously, it's not nice when you lose because they go home disappointed, which is the downside of football really. But their support all season has been phenomenal, and it's just about us bouncing back now and giving them something to cheer about once again on Saturday.
Brilliant. Thanks, Danny.